Hey everybody, I have been working gradually to get my dahlias planted out in the flower bed, and so I wanted to show you a bit about how that process is going. So this is what some of the dahlias will look like when you're getting them out of storage. I've been working on getting those out along with the new dahlias that I ordered and have arrived. I've got probably about 2 dozen or so in the ground, and I probably have, I think, maybe another 10 or so to go. And so I've just been kind of bit by bit, when I have a chance, to come out here and plant out some of the dahlias. So what I've got here is I've got some they packed individually, and then I've got a bunch that are packed all in together, and that's what these labels are for. And so what I'm going to do, I don't want to mix these up, is I'm going to go through here and try to figure out based on size where I'm going to put these. Then I'll mark them, I'll dig the holes and put in some fertilizer and yeah, go from there. All right, so here we go. Mardi Gras, this is 4 feet. So that's gonna be kind of towards the middle. Mai Tai, so this is 5 feet. So this I definitely kind of want. And I've got this whole thing to work with here. So put that guy there. When you buy new dahlias, they'll ship to you either as like a single tuber or sometimes maybe as a small set, and you can just plant those out. But if you don't plant them out, the other thing you can do is to pot them on. And so a couple of them, that is what I did. I'll show you here. This is a new one this year. This is American Sunset. I got a couple of these. And when I got these in, when these came in the mail, I put them in a pot with some soil and put them under some grow lights in the basement, and this is the result. So yeah, so this has got a head start on the growing season. So compared to, say, this guy here, this dahlia came out of storage, and right out of storage and into the ground. So you can see it's starting to take off. It's definitely happy where it is. And so if you haven't ordered dahlias ahead of time, dahlia tubers ahead of time for this season, that's okay. Garden centers often will have dahlias. I actually like it because you can see exactly what they're gonna look like. For example, this is Mega Bloom Passion Fruit. Here's the salmon bicolor. I mean, look how pretty. One of the things I love about dahlias is how the flowers age out, but also with this one, I love the salmon with the dark foliage. You can't go wrong with a dark foliage dahlia. I absolutely love that. To me, dahlias are definitely the kind of plant where I think if you like them, there is something for everybody, a type of dahlia or style or whatever that works for everybody. So one of the things I might do here in addition to the dahlias is maybe I'll try putting some cannas out here as well. Both the cannas and the dahlias are heavy feeders, and when we put this bed in, I added a lot of compost to that. I like to feed the dahlias with liquid seaweed because it waters and feeds at the same time. I could use something like, fertilizer like biotone or something like that as well. That would work. There's certainly different ways that you can do composting, and it's really easy to get started. We've got a guide on composting. I'll leave a link for that down in the description, and you can get started in using whatever composting method works best for you. This has transitioned from daffodils and now getting into some of the other perennials and into the dahlias. I think we need some more things to kind of bridge between the daffodils and some of the perennials, kind of from a timing perspective, but we're working on it. We've been adding some things. So peonies and irises, I think, will be good to get into here because that'll be like the early summer flowering, I think. And then the late summer and fall flowering, that's when the dahlias will be in their peak. And like I said, we can keep adding some things a bit over time. It's not really practical, I don't think, especially from an effort standpoint, but it can also get expensive to just get a whole whack load of perennials and put them in the bed. Yeah, we could do that, but it's not really the kind of style of gardening I'm going for. I kind of like to do a little bit at a time when I have a chance because it's less overwhelming to me, and I feel like then it's not as much as of a job as it could be. It's more like, oh, I've got some time, I'll come out in the garden and just do a few things, and then it's a good kind of mental break from whatever else I might be doing. So thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing and clicking on that like button. Let me know down in the comments if you've got any questions about dahlias or any of the other plants that I showed here today. Other than that, until next time, I wish you all happy gardening.